104.7 The Cave. Mike and Meghan back in the studio after a very long vacation away. Meghan just slacking off.
Yeah, that's
partying too hard. She didn't want to come to work. No, she was
very sick.
Still kind of. So she coughs and sneezes. That's whatever. So again, as always, the lawyers would like me to remind you, this is not our views, merely the views of others online. We're reading their reviews, and sometimes, and today, it's going to be a little bit different. I mean, we've done reviews, and we got great stuff we can talk about reviews on, but I figured, one thing was overlooked a lot online is questions and answers on Yahoo.
Oh my gosh.
I had to go through, and I mean, there were some that were pretty graphic that I wasn't going to, get fired over, but there were some that I thought were hilarious. Now, again, Meghan has no idea what you say. She doesn't know what the questions are or the answers, and she's going to try and read them and get through them as good as she possibly can without dying.
I know. Sorry, got the sniffies
Our
too.
question and answers version of online reviews, Meghan.
I love it. Okay, title. How do you get YouTube to come film you? I've been calling YouTube all day to come film me, but no answer. How do other people get their videos up there? I have some really funny stuff, but they won't come. No answers for this one.
People, man.
Gosh.
Voters.
Title. Yes.
That's good.
Title. What's another word for knowing that you are right? Best answer, woman.
Dude.
Yes.
If you learn anything from online reviews, that is the question and answer that you should write down. Pull to the side of the road, write it down.
Yes.
Seriously.
We are always right. Title, how to lose 50 pounds in a month. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh, it's so much. Best answer, amputation. Do you really need legs? There's no healthy way to lose 50 pounds in 1 month. God, that's hilarious.
I mean, honestly, there is no healthy way to lose 50 pounds in 1 month.
That's more than a pound a day. Like, there's no way.
No, there's literally no way you can. And if someone tells you you can, don't believe them. You're going to end up in the hospital.
Title, how do I successfully become a Justin Bieber fan? I think we're all still trying to figure this one out.
I haven't.
I would like to become a Justin Bieber fan. Currently, I am a Jack Norris fan, and I would like to switch to Justin Bieber. How can I successfully achieve this goal? The best answer, lose all brain functions. Maybe sustain a pretty substantial blow to the head. It's so funny. Sorry.
No, that's good. I guess we'll get to part 2 on the way next on 104.7 The Cave. 104.7 The Cave. Mike and Meghan in the studio this morning. Online reviews a little different today. We're doing questions and answers on Yahoo. Have you ever asked anyone online anything before?
I mean, I've Google searched it, but I've never
You've never
typed
been
it
the one
into.
To be like, hey, by the way, this situation A is happening. No, you never done that?
No, I just Google it until I find the right answer. Until I find the answer I want.
Yeah, well, or it's such a double-edged sword doing that though. Because I mean, it's like it could be horrific. Like you're looking at a nuclear meltdown situation.
Yes.
And you're like, it's really not that serious, but Google told you it was serious.
Well, it's the same thing with WebMD. Like last week, I typed in my symptoms, and it turned out I was dying. So, and I'm not dead.
No, you went to the hospital, and the doctor's like, no, not right.
No, it's fine.
WebMD WebMD didn't get his PhD. I got my PhD.
Yeah, but most of them are just fluffy. They don't know what they're talking about either.
I'm so scared for the future. Anyway, and these questions and answers are proving my point.
Yes. Well, do you have to say?
Yeah, they're not our views. They're questions that other people asked. If you honestly believe that we asked these questions, I don't know. You probably asked them yourself.
Okay. Title is, if a 2-year-old hands you a toy phone, do you answer it? That's a relevant question. That's something that needs to be known.
You do, right?
You do?
Before the answer, what they write, you do answer.
I answer it. Yeah, of course you do. You don't want to look like a jerk.
I had a guy who went to school with me, and for his first kid, he's really cynical, dude. He was like, I'm not gonna tell him about Santa Claus. And I was like, okay, wait a minute. Did your parents tell you about Santa Claus when you were a kid? Well, yeah. And I was like, regardless of your belief in Santa Claus or not, did you reap the benefits from that? Well, yeah. And I was like, then you're going to steal that away from your kid.
Why
You're going to rob them of the magic.
Yeah.
You're going to rob them of that special thing because you don't believe in it? Ugh. Man, I about punched that dude in his face.
Yeah, you should have.
So you answer the damn phone. If a kid just walks up to you, that you play along. They're the boss.
Yes,
anyway, go
exactly.
Ahead. Sorry.
The best answer, though, no, it could be a telemarketer.
Okay, wait a minute. Everything I just said. No, seriously, answer the damn phone. And if it's a telemarketer, say, take me off your list, and you slam it down on the ground.
So they really teach them right.
Teach them what to do should they be in that situation.
Oh my gosh. It's a learning experience for everyone.
Yes.
Next title is, what does it mean when someone says meow to you? Someone keeps saying meow to me.
Now, what does it mean?
The best answer is they're a cat.
Now, do you know how fast you were going?
Yeah, that's why I do it. I'm like, right, meow? Am I a kitty cat to you? Yes. Title is, what happens to the people born on February 29th? Do they stay 1 until 4 years have passed?
Lead day. It took me a minute when I was writing it out. I was like, what's February 29th? Why is that? Oh. Yeah.
Best answer, they get locked up in a secret lab in Iowa and are let loose every 4 years.
Here's where my brother's been.
It's awful. Title, why are babies so ugly when they are born? Best answer, how about you stay underwater for 9 to 10 months, then squeeze through a straw and see how you...
That's so true.
I know.
That's why babies look the way they do.
I gotta get choked up. The next question is, when I drink alcohol, I always feel sad. I shouldn't laugh, I'm sorry. I will feel happy and great all day, but when I drink, I start to feel sad. Is there a reason for this? Why are you still doing it?
I don't know.
Best answer, you aren't drinking enough.
We'll get to part 3 on the way next on 104.7 The Cave. 104.7 The Cave, Mike and Megan in the studio. Our conclusion of today's question and answer for online reviews. The lawyers, as always, would like me to remind you that these are not our views, merely the views of other people online, and in this case, they are questions and answers.
I like it. It's a nice adaptation.
Thanks. On the spot.
Question is, why do I feel I have butterflies in my stomach? Best answer, have you been eating caterpillars? It does happen. Don't eat caterpillars. They grow into butterflies in your stomach. Yeah, it's not like a nervous thing. I think some of them are poisonous, actually.
A lot of them.
Title is, dumbest rumor you've heard about yourself. Best answer, when I was in middle school, people were saying that I was homeschooled even though I went to school. A bunch of idiots. Hey, there's Joe. I heard he's homeschooled.
I know, right?
Getting off the bus. Question is, what is the meaning of procrastination? Define procrastination. Best answer, I'll tell you later. Are you a procrastinator?
Growing up, dude, I was the worst, and somehow I figured out later on that if I just did it and got it over with, life would be a lot easier.
Yeah.
Now, the problem with that is, if you, like me, in everything I do in my life, I take it to the extreme level as I possibly can. So now it's like I got to do everything. It's the complete opposite.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So you just do like a whole bunch of stuff.
It's like eating off a plate, man. take your peas, you go to your mashed potatoes, you get your steak, and then just clear it off all the time.
That's legit.
I mean,
It's a
it
good
is,
strategy.
but it also is a curse.
Well, but then you get like a nice, relaxing
Some
time
days,
afterwards.
but then some days you're like, there's something else I got to do. You find something. I've become my father, essentially. Which isn't a bad thing. My dad's awesome. But, I mean, this is my dad.
Right.
And to a T. And I was like, oh, my God, there's no way. This is a Sunday. What the hell is he out there building a shelf? God, Dad.
My dad's
Come back
the
inside.
same way.
Come back inside. He's like, I'm building a shelf. I'm like, what the hell? Now I'm outside Chris is looking at me like, what are you doing? I'm like, building a shelf.
Sounds fun. I need to get something done.
Dad said it was cool.
Gosh. Question is, my wife changed her Facebook status from married to widowed. Should I be worried? Uh-oh. Best answer, yeah, start running.
It's like getting that Tinder account set up.
Title, How to Get Over My Fear of Rejection. Can someone please tell me how to get over my fear of rejection? I can't even ask a girl out because I'm afraid she'll say no. I'm not bad looking. I'm just afraid I'll look stupid if I get rejected. Please help. Best answer, no. He was rejected.
That's a great way to close out. Thank you, Megan.
Thanks.